On Father's Day, my dad took my brother and his sons fishing. I found out from photos online. I called him. He said, "You're not part of this family the way they are." I asked what that meant. He said, "You're a disappointment. I don't tell people you're my son." My mom got on the line and said, "Why are you making problems again? Let them enjoy the day." I said, "Understood." I cut contact that night. Later, I made a decision that hit them hard. Now they're knocking at my door. "Please, talk to us. We need you." "Don't you dare raise your voice at me, Calder." My father's voice snapped through the speakerphone. "You've always been dramatic. This is nothing new. You took my name off the emergency contact forms," I said, standing dead still in my apartment, staring at the framed photo of us fishing when I was 8. "And you added Joel and his sons, and didn't even tell me. We didn't ask for your opinion." Joel chimed in from the background, always the golden boy. His voice had that oily calm, the kind that comes from knowing you're untouchable. "No," I said slowly. "You just used my credit to lease a cabin in Maine 2 years ago and tore apart my room like I was a ghost who never paid rent." There was a pause. You could hear the guilt buzzing on the line, but none of them said it. Then my mother's voice came on, high-pitched and flat. "Why are you making problems again, Calder? Let them enjoy the day. It's Father's Day." "Right," I said, swallowing everything. "Understood." I hung up. That was the last time I spoke to them, before everything changed. I'm Calder Reese Halden, 26 years old. I live in Portland, Oregon, alone, by choice now. Used to work in event logistics, but these days, I'm a forensic analyst for a private firm. I know how to find things people think they buried. I'm the kind of son who fixed the furnace at 16 when Dad wouldn't pay for a repairman. The kind of brother who sold his guitar to bail Joel out after he crashed Dad's old truck drunk at 19. But I guess I wasn't their kind of son. Joel, 29, the oldest. All-state football. Born charming, failed upwards, married a woman who owns a yoga studio in Seattle, got twin boys. Dad's pride. My father, Merritt, 58, ex-Navy. Quiet when he's disappointed, loud when he's proud. Guess I never earned a raise in volume. My mother, Noelle, 56, former RN. Loves her wine, hates confrontation. Her version of love is silence unless someone's bleeding. There's also Aunt Shara, my mom's sister, the only one who used to sneak me candy when I got grounded for crying. She'll show up later. 3 months before the call, I found out they used my Social Security number to open a second mortgage on their lake house. They didn't even ask. When I confronted them, Merritt said, "You never really use your credit." That's when it clicked. I was just a tool, a backup battery for when the Golden family ran out of juice. That night, I started quietly gathering data. I had access, legal access, through work. Public records, purchase histories, internal email traces. I traced financial fraud, tax inconsistencies, and a payout from a silent trust fund. My grandmother left. I was supposed to inherit part of it. They forged my signature to waive my share. Joel got the rest. Down payment for his Tesla and a hot tub. I created a single tidy PDF. 143 pages, titled, "For When They Pretend I Never Knew." But it wasn't just the money. When I was 17, I got beat up outside a movie theater. Bad. I didn't tell anyone for years, but I knew Joel had set it up. He owed someone, and they thought I was him. He never admitted it. Just said, "Wrong place, wrong time, huh?" With that smirk, I walked with a limp for a year. Still do when it rains, but Mom said, "Don't bring up old things. It's not healthy." So I buried it, until I didn't. Father's Day came again. I didn't call. Instead, I sent each of them a flash drive. No label, no note. They opened it. I know they did, because by Monday, Merritt called 5 times. No voicemail, just calls. On Wednesday, Joel messaged me. Whatever this is, we can talk. You don't have to ruin everything. But the files had already gone to the IRS, my grandmother's estate lawyer, Joel's wife, Leanne. Yes, I CC'd her. A local journalist who owed me a favor. The story broke 2 days later. Veteran family accused of trust fraud and financial abuse. They came to my apartment, all 3 of them. I opened the door, didn't invite them in. Merritt's eyes were bloodshot. Joel looked 10 pounds lighter. Noelle reached for my hand. I stepped back. Please, Merritt rasped. Can we just talk? I looked at him. You said I wasn't family the way they are. I didn't mean. You did, and I heard you loud and clear. Noelle cried. Joel stared at the ground. You all finally hear me now? Or do you need another file? They left without another word. Weeks passed. I didn't unblock their numbers, didn't answer Aunt Shara's texts. But I started hiking again. I painted my kitchen sea green. I finally sent my college application to that data science program at NYU. One afternoon, Leanne sent me a message. Thank you. I had no idea. I'm divorcing him. I told my boys they have an uncle. She attached a photo of her twins, holding up a sign that said, Hi, Calder. I cried in the quietest way. Today is Father's Day again. No calls, no knocks. I'm sitting on the balcony drinking coffee, watching the sun split the pines. I'm not angry anymore, just calm. They may never see me again, or maybe one day they will. I haven't decided. But I know this. I didn't burn the bridge. I just stopped watering it alone. And now I've built something better. For me.